For this Age of Sigmar battle report, we are going to have a skirmish match at 500 points with the hosts of Slaanesh against the Stormcast Eternals. We will return in a moment showing the map and then armies on parade. For this battle, this small little town is going to be our battlefield for today. And we will come back in a moment with armies on parade. For armies on parade for the hosts of Slaanesh, we have a 10-man Daemonette unit with Allurus, Banner, and Hornblower. We have a 10-man Daemonette unit with Banner, Allurus, and Hornblower. We have a 5-man Seeker unit with Heartseeker, Banner, and Hornblower. A 5-man Seeker unit with Heartseeker, Hornblower, and Banner. For our general, we have a Herald of Slaanesh. We're running Pretender Host, which gives her Invigorated by Pain, Allure of Slaanesh, and for the artifact, she's using the Fallacious Gift. This is our army for Slaanesh at 500 points. For the Stormcast Eternals, we have a unit of Liberators, 5-man, with their Just Stormhammers. We have another unit of Liberators with Stormhammers. We have a unit of Space Marines standing in for another unit of Liberators. We have one unit of Prosecutors with Celestial Hammers. And then we have the Lord Relictor for their general, who is using
Command trait is Master of Defense, which gives him the 6 Feel No Pain. And he's got the artifact, the Obstinate Blade, which increases his range characteristic for his weapon.
Cool. This is our Stormcast Eternals at 500 points for this battle. For deployment, both units of Daemonettes and the Herald of Slaanesh have set up over here. And both units of Seekers have set up over here. Across from them, we have 2 units of Liberators over here. And 1 unit of Liberators, 1 unit of Prosecutors, and the Lord Relictor set up over here. Stormcast Eternals have won the roll and have, you're going to give it to me? Has given first turn to me, to Slaanesh. So, we will come back after Slaanesh movement and hero phase for turn 1. For Slaanesh's hero phase and movement phase, we had no command abilities, so nothing done in the hero phase. The Seekers darted across the battlefield to go say hi to those Liberators, and the Daemonettes and Herald have moved up over here. We are now going into charge phases for Slaanesh, turn 1. In the combat phase for Slaanesh, turn 1, we killed 3 Marines on the squad on the left, and 3 Marines, Liberators on the squad on the left, and 1 Liberator on the squad on the right. They killed 1 Seeker and wounded 2. We are now moving into Stormcast Eternals movement and hero phase for turn 1. In the Stormcast Eternals hero phase, he had nobody in range for his abilities, so he stayed on those. The Prosecutors, Liberators, and Lord Relictor have moved down the road towards the Seekers. Don't think they really care about those Daemonettes over there, but that could be a mistake. We'll be coming back with Stormcast Eternals shooting in a moment. In the Stormcast Eternals shooting phase, the Prosecutors threw their hammers at the painted unit of Seekers over there, and they managed to kill 1 and wound 1. We're now going into Stormcast Eternals charges, and everybody over there is charging into the Seekers. We'll come back after charges and fight phase for Stormcast Eternals, turn 1. In the charge and combat phase, everybody charged in. They've got that unit of Seekers down to 2, and they've got, I think, 1 more killed off of this unit over here. So, we are now moving into the roll-off for who goes first in turn 2. And the roll-off for turn 2 is 1 and 1. We have to roll off again. 2, 2, 5. Slaanesh will be going first on turn 2. For Slaanesh's movement phase, the Daemonettes have moved up over this way. They're looking to join the fight. We'll have Slaanesh charges in combat here in a moment. In the Slaanesh combat phase for phase 2, we killed 2 Liberators out of that unit right there. We killed 1 Prosecutor, and we killed the 2 Liberators over there. And in the counterattack, we lost 1 Daemonette out of the unpainted Daemonettes, 2 Daemonettes out of the painted Daemonettes, and we lost the Seeker unit right there. We're now moving into Stormcast Eternals, turn 2. In the movement phase, those 2 Liberators moved over a little bit. They're going to be charging the Seekers over there, and everybody else is still locked in combat. We are going into Stormcast Eternals shooting phase, and the 2 Prosecutors are going to be throwing their hammers at the unit of Daemonettes that they are fighting with. Let's see how they do.
2 hits.
2 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound. And Daemonettes have a 5-up save. And they rolled a 1. So we lose 1 more Daemonette. We'll now come back after the fight phase for Stormcast Eternals. Turn 2. Stormcast Eternals combat phase. They took out 4 Daemonettes from the painted unit, 1 Daemonette from the not painted unit, and they took out 1 Seeker in the Battle Shock phase. The Seeker's reality blinked and brought back the whole unit, and the other 2 just passed. We're now going to roll off to see who starts first on turn number 3.
Yay.
6 and a 5. Stormcast Eternals start off for turn 3. In Stormcast Eternals hero phase, turn 3, the Lord Relictor tried to cast a Lightning Storm on those painted Daemonettes, and he rolled a 1. So we're now moving into the shooting phase for Stormcast Eternals, and the Prosecutors are going to be throwing their hammers at that unit of Daemonettes that's picking on them. Let's see what happens.
3 hits. All 3 wounds.
Ouch.
Wish I had something special for 6s.
And we got 1 6, so 2 Daemonettes have died. We'll now be coming back in a moment with combat phase for Stormcast Eternals in a moment. In Stormcast Eternals combat phase, the Daemonettes managed to take out the Prosecutors. The Relictor and the Liberators managed to take out that unit of Daemonettes, and the Seekers managed to take out that 1 unit of Liberators. We're now going into Slaanesh, turn 3. Movement, yeah. In the movement phase, the Daemonettes kind of piled in over there. The Seekers have moved around that way, and the Herald over there is getting ready to charge in. We'll see what happens here at the end of combat for turn 3. In the combat phase, the Liberator died. The Relictor took out most of the Daemonettes. They did not get their reality blink on the morale phase. We're now rolling off to see who goes first, turn 4. And it's going to be Slaanesh for turn 4, going first. There will be no movement phase for this. We're going straight into the combat phase for Slaanesh, turn 4. We'll come back here in a moment. Going into the combat phase, we're starting off with the Seekers. We got 4 Seekers in range. They need 4s to hit, and on 6s they get an extra attack. See if we can take this Relictor out. We got 1 6. 5 hits with 4 to wound. We are going to get 1 wound at -1.
Okay. Did not save the wound. Feel no pain. Come on, roll a 6. No. So he.
All right, and now the attacks from the steeds.
2,
3. 3 hit, and we need Force to wound. 1 wound.
3 up. I gotta quit rolling like that, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
He has taken 2 wounds. We're now going to do the Relictor's Retaliation.
Now that was a secret?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to take the Herald out.
He's going for the Herald.
3 hits. 3 to wound. All 3 wounds at -2.
Well, that will kill the
6
Herald.
wounds. Okay.
Because the Herald cannot save. She has a 5-up save, just like a normal demon.
Alright.
And we got the one Daemonette who's going to fight back.
1.
1 hit. Will not wound. That is going to end turn 3?
Turn 4.
Turn 4. So we're going into turn 5.
My turn 4. You got first this
Oh,
time.
that's right, your turn 4. So, who are you going to attack?
Let me see if I can take down some of them Seekers.
Alright, he's going for the Seekers.
Lightning Storm first.
Lightning Storm first, yes.
Go with my Lightning Storm. 3 up.
He got
I
it.
got it this time. D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. So, the wounded one is... Alright, so that's 1 down. 4 to go.
1 down, 4 to go.
I got a wound and you not save anything.
Yep.
Alright.
I can't save if you wound.
That's true.
-2.
Alright, so 3 up to hit. All 4 hit. 3 up to wound.
1 Seeker
wound.
dice.
So, yeah. Wow, 3 ones? Really? Isn't it 2 damage each?
Yep. Only 1 wounded. So we're going to pile in. We're going to have 3 Seekers. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Seekers are fighting back. Not rolling like that.
2 hits.
2 hits. 1 wound, -1.
Missed it. Alright. And missed it. So I am at 3 wounds.
3 of the steeds. We got 1. Does not wound. And the 2 attacks from the Daemonette.
Both.
Well, roll a 6. 3. 4 to wound. 1 at -1.
Let's see if he saves him. Feel no pain. Come on now. No. I am at 4 wounds.
He is at 4 wounds. So at the end of round 4 combat, he has
1 wound left.
1 wound left. All right, let's see who's going to start turn 5. Oh, he died.
Come on.
It's going to be Slaanesh. Going into turn 5. 3, 2, 2. The Seekers are going to try and take him out. Oh, I didn't do my morale check. Battle shock.
No, that's okay. I'm okay as long as you didn't get him back. No. No.
Okay, we're going to... I missed it, so we're going to skip that.
And you have over half the blinks. I think you'd need that blink anyway.
We've got 3 wounds at -1.
Yep, he's gone.
You might roll 2 6s.
Oh, yeah.
No. And the Seekers have taken out the Lord Relictor and won the town. That's going to end this battle report. Hopefully people will like it, and we'll see you again next week.